Hello and welcome back to Factorio, and I'm out killing biters as I was in my wonderful power armor suit here. Just breezing through, having absolutely no problem. They do basically no damage whatsoever, and I destroy bases and big worms and whatever super quickly, because I think the enemies doesn't have any good... I don't think they have any good laser defense. The big spitter doesn't have any resistance towards like energy weapons at all. The medium worms doesn't have any resistance to it. The spawner doesn't have it. The big worms doesn't even have it. So yeah, I think they take full damage from the laser, like the energy damage that the laser does. Which means the lasers are really OP. It makes sense that they that they don't have the resistance, that they actually take full damage, but still, it makes it a bit OP. I'm not complaining, I just think that in comparison to the tank and some other stuff, it's a bit too big of a difference, and I don't think that the power armor needs a nerf. Rather, the tank and a few other stuff needs a buff. And there we go. And thanks to the amount of exoskeletons we are actually really quick. Now, where do we want to go? We cleared up a bunch of area. Right, we need to go up north to clear as well. Let's do that. I'm clearing because it will give us a bit of time to do stuff without having to run around and repair a bunch of stuff and fix a bunch of stuff, which not necessarily something we want to do. There we go, and let's run out here and destroy them. Nothing like killing Xenos and singing at the same time. I really like the really dark mood and steampunky mood that the music gives, and the art gives a very like a dark and steampunky tone to it, which I really like. Like everything looks dirty, it looks like very simple and pollution heavy. But I really like the art style. It describes the situation very well and what kind of like what position you're in. and that you're absolutely not the good guy, you're the bad guy. Like, and that's the really funny thing. Like, the biters are just trying to defend themselves and like stopping you from destroying stuff and taking stuff from them. Whereas you as the player just cut down trees and you mine all the resources and you spew out pollution into the air, and yeah. Now, what? I'm gonna have to, once I have cleared this, I'm going to check quickly what we need to clear. We need to clear these 3. Okay, so let's do that. There we go. Easy peasy. And the last one. And I don't think I need to like get rid of any more bases. I think this is fine. There we go. And no, I need to go down basically here. Just like take this one and then this one, just to like destroy on what's on the edge of my pollution. It won't remove all of the attacks, it just will makes it will make it less urgent to, and they will have less bases to spawn colonists from. So they are going to, it's going to take a longer time for them to like recolonize, basically. Not a lot longer, but just a tiny bit longer. Yeah, they make some really horrifying noises, the biters. And the worms, and the spitters. Let's see, this should be the last one. Should be, you never know. I might find another one on the way, you never know. You never really know. And that should be it. Should be, but you never know. I'm going to run down here quickly, just in case they have settled over here. Doesn't seem like they have, which is good. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like they are over here. We now have made the space science. We technically have all of the research we need at this point. Now, there is more research to do. There's about some which is just increase in damage and gives us stack insert capacity and more logistics trash slots and more logistics slots, and buff the robots or the turrets or the bullets or the working speed of the lab or production efficiency, or and like some few other bits and bobs. But as it is right now, I think I'm going to not do a lot of research because we don't technically need to do any more research. Since our goal with this playthrough is to make a rocket and shoot it up, and that's it, we have all the research we need at this point. Depending on how long it takes for you to actually make the rocket silo or a bunch of other stuff, it might be that you need to increase your power when it comes to defending. Like, you need to increase how powerful your turrets are, or how powerful your ammunitions is, because they might it might take such a long time that you need to like do that to actually get enough stuff before you can actually get enough stuff to like make the rocket silo and then the rocket. The biters have become so aggressive and many that you need to have good defenses, and then I would recommend doing like the laser turret shooting speed and the energy weapons damage and physical projectile damage and weapon shooting speed, and try to look into uranium. Now, I don't think I'm going to go into uranium. There are some really good guides and tutorials on the whole uranium nuclear stuff. So, and I don't think I'm going to do it because you technically don't need to do it. That's a big thing. Oh my god, we don't have enough petroleum gas. What? Not enough petroleum. Oh my god. Interesting. It is because we have too much. It's because we have too much advanced oil, and it means we advanced heavy oil. We have way too much heavy oil, which means that yeah, we are going to have to say this on the if we have more than yeah, we are going to have to flip a bit so we actually get stuff converted into petroleum, because that's what actually makes us not have enough petroleum gas, ironically. And as you could see right there, one of the oil products was full, which meant the other two didn't get made at all. So it is important to keep track of your oil closely, because you might find that along the way, like way later, that you don't have enough. And you might not be able to just flick a switch like I did and just fix it. It might take a bit more than just that. Now, let's see if we can bring this up like that, just to connect it. Because what I want to do is actually extend this slightly. Pick this up. Only because we are going to make more of it. Like that. Oh, probably should put one like there then. There we go. Yeah, and the robot working speed is super good to get as high as possible, because what that means is how quick, like how quickly they fly. So that is something I will like try to get up without doing the infinite part of it, like the infinite research part of it. Mostly because I can't really afford doing the infinite part of it. Now, what I'm going to do before we do anything is I'm going to put this again, because since we didn't have anything, since we didn't have the, what is it called, the antenna, the satellite unlocked when we put this blueprint down the first time, it meant that there were a bunch of stuff missing. But as it is right now, we should be fine. What I'm going to do is this. There is a reason why I'm doing stuff like I'm doing it, because yeah, and putting down this blueprint is going to be a lot better than just building all this stuff by hand. I'm not looking forward to like building something like this by hand. You can do it. You probably should do it. Now, keep in mind, like, look at this. We need rocket fuel, but they changed how rocket fuel, like what you need to make rocket fuel. You need to supply it with light oil. which means we are going to have to change this slightly. It's not a lot, but we are going to need to change it somewhat. And that is going to make it somewhat awkward when it comes to this, but if I set this to be greater than, it means it's off. That means we can actually stop it from going from here. Other than that, we have all the stuff we need from this. Like, what we should do is actually put down the lamps for this. Because having this one like up and running with the circuit network is actually a good thing. Now, let's see. We need copper to come in on 2 of these, and then steel and other stuff. What I'm going to do is just bring this belt, this boss belt, down so it reaches down. Now we are going to have to remove this. And what we should do is deconstruct that one. And yeah, they are going to bring a lot of landfill away. But yeah, I don't care. We need to get this stuff away from here. So I'd rather have the bots do it than carrying it myself. So now, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to quickly, as I said in the last episode, I'm going to show you concrete. Let's do this. There we go. That's concrete, or rather that's the belt taken care of. Oh right, we need to expand the... Why is this... Oh, because... Right. I need to extend this like that. We need more space here, so yeah. Yes, we want to do concrete. To make concrete, we need iron ore, stone bricks, and water. It's super simple. It's actually better than many other things when it comes to resources. It's really easy to make. However, we haven't needed this at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm wondering what I should do here, because we could you don't need a lot of iron ore. You really don't need a lot of it. So I feel like what we could do is actually use a passive provider and have 2 stacks as the absolute max allowed, and then have, yeah, because that's 100 iron, that's fine, and then basically have it here. Yeah, have it like right here. Because as I said, we don't need a lot of it. And it doesn't take a ton of resources per second, so let's see how we can make this. I'm not sure exactly how to do it. Basically, I would want to have like just one just one like this, and do something like this. And basically just feed it into here and feed like this. Or I could just do, I should probably just do this. This is probably the easiest way of doing it. Like that. What I should do, this is slightly better to do. Rotate them like this, having the water out like this. And just bring it over here, get a pump and bring in the water, because we need water. Wrong, there we go. And I do have a bit of landfill, so we can actually get a straight part of the shore. There we go. Water is hooked up. This is now completely hooked up. There we go. And we should use these like that. And what I'm going to do is this for a very simple reason. I'm going to finish this before we do anything else. And you will see I'm going to have to... They are not in the networks. We are going to have to connect them to the network. And iron ore, 10 of them. And then copy that to all of them. We probably need to put in more. Let's say 40. There we go. And this is the output. This is the input. We have this, so we can actually like add it to the network. Is good. Question is, the way do we want to add it to the network? Let's do it. Let's do this. Then add like that. And I'm going to make this like way out here. Mostly because that way we can expand if we want to, and then we are in need of one passive provider and actually one more stack inserter. And that is because it makes 10 concretes per, and that means a stack inserter is sort of the only way to keep up with this. Now, this is super simple way to do it. Iron ore, you're not going to need a lot of iron ore per craft. It's just one iron ore. You can have requested chests requesting, and then you feed 5 stone, like you feed stone bricks in, 5 of them, and then just water. It's super simple. It doesn't take up a lot of space. You can have it like any way you want, depending on how you feed. And yeah, this is just like insanely simple, but a very good thing to set up, because you are going to need a lot of concrete for a lot of stuff you are going to make at this point. And yes, we don't want to limit this chest because concrete stacks at 100, and we are going to need just 1000 for the rocket silo. So, with that, we are going to end this episode. So, we are coming to the end of this series, it seems. We're not far off. We want to put up the module production. I'm actually going to just use Blueprint, to be honest. You don't need to do any of these like Blueprint, like the modules aren't really necessary. They are useful, but they are not really necessary. But I'm going to do them because why not? And yeah, I'm going to do them like that. There we go. But that is going to have to be it for this episode. So, Thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.